Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to post message on Slack channel by date to mention user. So if you want to send regular channel messages on your Slack channel to mention your users in your Slack channel group only without fail, then you can take help from this automation that we are going to create using Pabbly Connect. Here our trigger will be scheduled by Pabbly, where you will trigger the automation daily, which is our trigger, and our Slack channel is going to be our action where we will send channel messages on daily basis. Let us learn how to do that. So in this video, we are going to learn how to send regular Slack channel messages where you can mention different channel members according to the dates of the month. So let us quickly sign in into our account. So that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now, and that will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Post Slack Channel Messages by Date to mention users. Click on Create, and then a blank workflow will be created for you like you can see on your screen. Now in front of you will be the two major modules of Pabbly Connect on which the whole workflow runs. Before that, I would like to remind you to open your Slack channel and also open the channel where you want to send the messages to. Like Daily Reminders is the channel where I will be working upon. So now we will understand what is trigger and action. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means that trigger is going to be the first application which will make sure that this workflow starts to run. That change is going to be made by us. And then action application will be the last application where the assign action will be performed when this workflow will be triggered. So here our trigger is going to be scheduled by Pabbly because we want it to run every day, and then decide that at which date which user will be mentioned as per the task given to them in the Slack channel. So I want to schedule this workflow at everyday basis, and this is going to be my time of the day. Click on Save and see every day at this specific time the message will be sent or this workflow will start to run. So I have set the schedule. Now the action application will be date time formatter first of all, because we are going to detect the current date. Like today this will be running, and then what is the date that will be taken out with the help of current date. Click on Connect. Now datetime formatter is a feature that is built inside Pabbly, so there is no separate way of connecting it. What format do you want? If you want this format or this format, anyway, it's up to you. Now click on Save and Send Test Request, and then you will find the current date in your response. Now I want this date. For example, there are 3 members in my Slack channel, and I want to separate the whole month in 3 different parts, and every time I will divide the number of the date with 3. So whenever this number is divisible by 3, that is the result will come as 0. At that time I want to mention member A. Then in the case it is not divisible by 3 and it goes the reminder to 1, it will be to mention the member 2, and then rest of it will go along like that. So that is why over here I will first of all separate this number because I want to divide this number of the date with 3 because I want to distribute my whole month and the task into 3 parts. So here split the text. Click on Connect. Again, text formatter is a feature that is built inside Pabbly, so I'm not going to have a separate or difficult way of connecting. Now what text you want to split? This date I want to split. What is the separator? This slash is the separator. So this is the separator. Now what segment I want? Only the first segment. Click on Save and Send Test Request and see you will get this 29 as the number. Now you want to divide this 29 with the number of people you have in your Slack channel over here. Like you just put @ over here and you will get all the people, all of them who are a part of this Slack channel. So we are going to mention this only like that so that we know 1, 2, 3. So these are the 3, let's say any 3 that you want to mention and give the task to are the one you will be mentioning over here. So the text formatter has done the work. Now we will put number formatter over here, which is again a feature that is built inside Pabbly, which will help us get the reminder by dividing the date with the number of people you want to distribute the task into. Click on Connect. And now the action event will be spreadsheet formula. So here we will put the formula that will make us get the reminder from dividing the 2 numbers. So the formula for the same is mod, put a bracket, then map the date over here that you have got from text formatter, that is this number. Put a comma and then mention the number 3, let's say. Close the bracket and here click on Save and Send Test Request. It will bring you the response. So when 29 is divided by 3, the reminder is left as 2. Okay, so now we will put a router that when it is completely divisible with 3, the number over here, the answer will be 0. In that case, you will mention any one specific member. the case given as 1 as the reminder, you will mention the second member in the channel. And similarly, this is the case when it is 2, so you will mention the third member. So for that, I have already mentioned that we will put at the rate and we will get the 3 people over here. So let us put the router first. Now router will make you put a filter every time, and then for every different filter, for every different situation, you can decide a different action. So first of all, delete this one because we are going to have similar router for all the 3 cases. Let us set the filter for this one first of all. So the number formatter gets the answer as 2 over here. So in the first case, it should be equal to 0. Click on save and send test request. Now in this case, you can see it is not equal to 0. So the status will say error. But it has to work in this condition only, which says only continue if this result is equal to 0. And then click on this button and then add your action application as Slack over here. The event will be send channel message. Click on connect and then add new connection. Continue with Slack. Now it will ask you to enter a token type which is user or bot. So to understand it better, you have to click on here. You have to enter either user or bot. Now if you enter user, then you will be able to do or perform these actions. And if you will enter over there bot, then you will be able to perform these actions. So you want to send a channel message without image, which is very clear. You will enter over here as bot. Click on save and just click on allow over here. Once this is done, your Slack channel will be connected to Pabbly Connect for this whole workflow. Now select the channel name. As I mentioned that your daily reminders is the name of your channel. So find it over here or either type just over here daily reminders. So this is the channel name. What is the message? So here I will put at the rate and the name of the first person is dummy over here. So I will write dummy. This is your task today. Okay, this is the message I want to send. Now no other changes to be made. This is the simple message I have put at the rate so that this is the number, this is the name of the person for whom this date is decided. Once this is done, click on save and send test request. See, the message has been sent. Click on close and this filter has been set. When you come over here, you will see that yes, the message has been sent. Now every time the message will be sent, even if the filter says that not a success for the filter, because we are clicking on save and send test request over here. Now we will clone this. Click on clone and then we are going to clone it all over again because we want 3 different conditions. If you want, you can rename also. So I'm going to rename this as @dummy over here because that is the name of the person to whom the work is assigned to. Now let us set filter and action step. So see, because we cloned it, our work has already been done. We just need to change these values. So in the second case, our filter says that the result should be equal to 1, which is again not correct in this situation and it will say error. But we are making these changes so that only continue if this result is equal to 1. So when this result will be equal to 1, what it will do is send a channel message on Slack in the same channel, but the name will be different. So we will erase this name and see which is the next name over here. So here we have, let us say dear demo is another one. So we will put over here dear demo. Okay, this is your task today. Now again, same thing, click on save and send test request and see the message is sent. Click on close and here you can rename this to dear dummy. Click on update and see, here it is. Dear demo, this is your task today. So again, a new task has been given to a different member this time. Now we will again put @ over here to check who is left. Now we have simple demo over here. So we are going to give the next task to demo. Going back, we will set filter and action step for the last router. Over here again, because we have cloned, it will give us this filter and action already set. Now this time the result should be equal to 2. When you click on save and send test request, you will see the status says success and the condition is true. Close this window and set the action step as the same channel, just the name will change to demo over here. Okay, click on save and send test request all over again and the message will be sent again this time as well. Click on close and then rename this step as @demo. Click on update and you have set all the 3 routers. Going back to your Slack channel, you can see that this time it has been assigned to a different member and it says this is your task today. So because we have made a dummy workflow right now and we clicked on save and send test request, these 3 messages have arrived today itself, just now in front of you. But every time now this workflow will run, what will happen is that the schedule will make sure it runs every day. Then the current date will be formatted, it will be split, and the number of that date will be divided by 3. And that reminder will make sure that if it is 0, then the task will be given to dummy. If it is 1, then it will be given to dear demo. And if it is 2, then it will be given to demo. That will make sure that everyone gets their task assigned on that specific date. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.